Hello, street kids and style icons. My name is TWEWY, and welcome to The World Ends With You, a fascinating little handheld JRPG put out for the DS back in 2008, and very much focused around the whole dual-screen concept that console was built with. Now, we're playing this because after I was done recording, not necessarily posting, but recording Majora's Mask, which is the last game I played in this, air quotes, time slot on the channel, I put up a poll asking what game we should be playing next, and The World Ends With You was one of the options, and turned out to be quite a popular one. It ended up tying the poll at 26% of the vote each, with Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And so I figured, let's just play both then. Like, people want to see both. We're going to do both. So we're going to alternate between those in this particular time slot, at least for the time being. Now, there is an HD remaster of this game available on the Nintendo Switch. But unfortunately, in order to record that in a way that can be uploaded to YouTube, I would have to play it in docked mode, because that's the only way you can record footage from it, is to have the Switch output its video data to somewhere, so you can't use the handheld screen. And that requires an input method that I don't think I would have a lot of fun playing with. So we're doing this on the DS instead. If you want to watch a playthrough of the HD remaster, though, Dan Floyd over on Playframe has a fantastic one. He's an animator who's worked, still works, perhaps, I can't actually remember, with Pixar. He has a lot of really deep, insightful knowledge about character design and animation as well. He has a lot of good insights. And if you want to listen to this soundtrack in its full glory, and the soundtrack is definitely one of the selling points of this game, then the HD remaster is the better option, because, well, they had to crunch the audio kind of a lot to get it onto a DS cartridge. So, you know, with all of those caveats out of the way, welcome to one of the weirdest JRPGs on a handheld console you'll ever see in your life.
Out of my face. You're blocking my view. Shut up. Stop talking. Just go the hell away. All the world needs is me. I got my values. So you can keep yours, all right? I don't get people. Never have, never will.
What the? I can hear voices in my head. What just happened? And where'd this pin come from? Huh. I wonder if there's a connection. And welcome to The World Ends With You. That's as much explanation as we're gonna get for a while. As to what the hell just happened. Touch the pin at the lower right of the bottom screen to try out its scanning ability. Okay. You can end the scan and return to the normal field screen by touching the same pin again. Now, a note about the control scheme in this game is that it was, like I said, it was very much built for the DS, custom built for that specific system and that specific system's limitations. So, on the touch screen, which is the lower screen down here, I'm controlling the game with the use of my Intuos, Wacom Intuos tablet, which is a tablet I normally use for drawing illustrations and stuff like that. which it works very well for the control scheme of this game. And on the left screen, which is the top screen of the DS, I'm going to be controlling things there with the WASD keys, as well as a few others on my keyboard. And that's the main way that this game is controlled, especially in combat, is both with the stylus and with the face buttons of the DS, which is something that put a lot of people off from playing it, because it can be kind of cross-eye inducing to work your head around. But as we get into the rhythm of it, I'll explain how it works. Anyway, as you can see, I can move around by using the WASD keys, or indeed the movement keys as it would be on the actual DS, but I can also hold and drag this little cursor around, which is what I'm going to have to be doing for most of the game. Welcome to the scanning screen. Does that guy from class really know Cat? Yeah, I'm so jealous. How do I get him to introduce me? Seriously, if you can get me in with Cat, I'll follow him to the ends of the earth. Wonder if the princess posted anything new on his blog. Checking it every day is what I live for. Remember when blogs were a thing? Remember when they existed? Ah, those were good times. J of the M doesn't make ladies size, so their stuff is a little big, but that means it covers up the extra gut action, so it's all good. The Shibuya game show last month was such a blast. Like, you get the point. We're reading people's minds. Most of what they say is not consequential. Voices. Definitely voices. But why? Am I hearing people's thoughts? What the hell is this pin? Huh? Whose phone? Mine? Reach 104. You have 60 minutes. Fail and face erasure. The Reapers. Oh, that's cute. See ya, spam. Delete it. Huh? Still there. Remember when phones looked like that? Ah, good times. It's like the junk mail from hell. Ah! My hand!
Huh? What? Huh?
Frogs? Yeah, what the? They attacked me! What do they want with me? Down, Froggy! So, use the stylus to move around and fight. Right now you're defenseless, you're gonna have to run for it. Use the stylus to drag the boy out of harm, drag slowly to run, or quickly to dash. So, this is the tutorial fight, we can't lose, everything's fine. Which gives us plenty of time to talk about some of the cool stuff. So, these are enemies. And all enemies in the game, more or less, certainly all the monsters, follow the design convention of these little guys. They'll run around the field, and then they'll occasionally do attacks and stuff like that. And your job as the player is to try and dodge them. Running around like this is mobility. Like, it just gets you to move around. But doing a dash like this is essentially, think of it as a Dark Souls dodge roll. As in, if you time it correctly with when an enemy is attacking you, you can dodge their damage. Like, you become invincible for the duration of the dash itself. So a lot of the combat in this game revolves around using the dash correctly to dodge damage from enemies, which is something I'm going to have to get used to doing again, because like there's a little bit of delay between when you swipe and when the dash actually kicks in. So a lot of the time during combat sections, like, you're just focused on just keeping in motion on the bottom screen, just moving as much as possible, getting out of attack range of enemies, and also dodging away from their attacks. But for now, we gotta bounce. More tutorials. Ugh. What the hell is going on? Somebody help! Hey, everybody stop ignoring me! What is this place? Crap. I gotta run.
Morning rains, into the west, to west, to west, honest. There was a dream.
That was the little anime intro. And here you can kind of see that cutscene is very much meant to be played in a vertical format with one screen on top of each other, of the other. We can't really do that on youtube.com, so this is how it's gonna have to look. Man, here we go again. Stop whining. We haven't had work in like forever. Exactly. It feels like the Monday after vacation. You prefer a permanent vacation? Day one has the most players. Now's a chance to rack up some points. How else are you gonna make up for last month? Alright, 1 week won't kill me, probably. Hey, while we're at it, how about we play a little game? A game? Yeah, so it doesn't feel so much like work. Come on, you'll love it. Oh yeah, you know me. I need to figure out a voice for her specifically. Alright. What's the game? How about Reaper Sport 3? A player hunt? Let's see who bags the most players during today's mission. Are you joking? That's no fun at all. You don't like it? I'm gonna crush you. There's no contest. Oh, sing. Now I actually have to try. You know the drill. Loser buys winner a hot ball of ramen. Should be safe here. Ah, frickin' frogs! Just leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. They vanished. Why are people disappearing? What's happening? Why am I even here? What the hell? They're gonna get me. Found one. Huh? You, forge a pact with me. I kinda got my hands full. Listen, if we forge a pact, we can beat the noise. Who cares about a little noise? You wanna be erased? Hurry up, there's no time. Make a pact with me, please. Alright. I accept. What's with the light show? Here. Use this pin. But the funny lights... I'll explain later. Right now we have to stop the noise. Okay. Get ready. More combat tutorials. I need to figure out a voice for her as well. Maybe the one I have is good enough. So you see explanation on the right screen. Or the left side, rather. I can make fire by doing this. And this is the basis of the combat system, as you shall see. Each different combat ability has a different gesture that you need to use on the combat screen in order to activate the ability. Now, as the screen is also explaining, there's a boot time for a lot of abilities, like that they don't just work right out of the gate immediately. And additionally, there's a recharge time once you have expended your... Once you have expended all the charges of your ability. So there's a lot of time management here, which is why the dodge ability is so important, because there's going to be a lot of times during the game where you've used all of your abilities, you're completely defenseless otherwise, and you just have to kind of dodge around and hope not to get hit. That fire. Did I do that? I did that? Wow, you can use the pin? You must be really good at psychs. I guess I found the right partner, huh? That's what you call those flames, a psych? Yep. And now that we've made a pact, the noise won't come after us. In other words, we're safe. Right? See? All gone. All gone. So, what are noise? They're the monsters we just fought, duh. Monsters? Sure. And psychs? Is that what this pin is for? Anyway, where are my manners? My name's Shiki Misaki. Call me Shiki. I call this whack. We've got a long week ahead of us. A week? A week of what? The Reaper scheme is 7 days long, right? Reapers? Excuse me? Who is this flake?
So, what's your name?
Forget her. Where am I? How did I get here?
Come on, tell me your name.
The sign says Shibuya Station. Why am I in Shibuya?
Something wrong?
Wait, the intersection. I just need to retrace my steps.
What? Hey, whoa, wait for me!
Welcome to the visual universe of The World Ends With You as well, by the way. I love the way that this game uses perspective. We'll talk about that extensively as we go on, but what I want you to notice in the background here first is the vanishing lines of this place make no goddamn sense at all whatsoever. They point in every which possible direction. Essentially, it's a kind of cubism. And it's fantastic and magnificent. I'll gush about it at length. Why are you following me?
Why are you making yourself so hard to follow?
Screw you. I go where I want.
Go where? We're trapped in here.
What? Don't be stupid.
You're the one being stupid. We made a pact. We're supposed to stick together. You can't beat the noise alone. You can't survive.
Survive what?
The game. Don't you want to win?
Ugh. Play games on your own time.
Hey, that's not funny. They'll erase us if we don't win. You saw what happened to those people. You want to join them? Besides, we're partners. Partners work together.
No way. Don't make me a part of this.
You're already a part of this. You're a player, just like me.
A what? I'm not playing anything.
Oh, yeah? Then why do you have a player pin? Don't you have a timer on your hand? I do.
What the hell?
See? You're part of the Reaper's game, too. We don't have time for this. The clock's ticking. We've only got 20 minutes. Let's hurry to 10-4.
10-4? What's that?
10-4, 104. You got the email, right?
Or the mail, rather.
Reach 104 or face erasure.
Not junk mail. Please. What kind of nut would believe that? And then again, this day has been pretty weird. And she's gonna follow me around anyway. May as well go along and try to figure this out. Alright, you win. Lead the way.
Good. Now, for the last time, tell me your name.
Neku. Neku Sakuraba.
Neku, huh? Cute name.
Shut up.
All right, Neku, let's get over to 104.
And I'm sure it'll definitely be just as easy as that. But once again, look. Look at the perspective. Look at where all the
I told you, we can't leave.
Oh, please. Ugh. You gotta be kidding me.
Next time, try listening.
So this is all part of that Reapers game?
That's right.
This is nuts. She's actually telling the truth? Now that means the mail I got.
Move, Neku, we have to get to 10-4.
But again, notice like the vanishing lines, the perspective lines of this place are all over the place. And notice also how, as I move left and right, the buildings here in the background lean. So the perspective lines shift even as you're moving through the space itself. The horizon shifts, everything changes around you. Ugh. It's blocked, there's no way past.
We can't get through, but this is the way to 10-4.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched? That guy over there, what's he staring at? Pact confirmed.
What are we gonna do about this wall? Huh? Neku, it's open!
Huh? What's up with that?
No idea. A lucky break, I guess. Come on, we gotta keep moving.
Something about that guy in red. Huh? Where'd he go? Weird. Welcome to the 10-4 building.
Made it!
The timer vanished.
Mission complete. Big deal.
What?
Only an idiot would screw up on day 1.
Who's there?
Oh no, a Reaper?
Reaper?
You two are gonna get erased sooner or later. So come on, help a girl out and nail me a few points, okay?
Those monsters again.
Neku, you know how to fight now, right? This time, focus your thoughts on me.
What? Fight your own battles.
Please, to stop the noise.
Fine. Come on. More combat tutorials. You can't actually lose on day one. This is the partner system that I was talking about. Press the left or right on the control pad to have Shiki attack in that direction. Lefties can use the ABXY buttons. That's the stuff that I'm going to be controlling with my left hand, while my right hand does the stylus stuff. Fortunately, the game has an automatic play version, like where you can just let the partners will do their thing on their own, and that's generally speaking, good enough that you'll be able to get through like most fights. Not all fights, but most fights. We're going to be trying to do it more actively than that. So, you notice that Shiki has these cards at the end of her thing when she attacks. That's another part of her combat system and the combat system in general. We'll talk about it once it comes up, but it's not there yet.
Good, now we can fight together. We can beat the noise faster as a team. Let's do this.
Neku and Shiki fight the noise on separate screens, but they share the same HP. Likewise, every noise exists in both screens at once, but with a single source of HP. Defeat the noise on one screen to erase it on both. Then there's the combo system. This doesn't get any less complicated as we go along. Land a combo on one screen to pass a green light puck to the other screen. Keep the puck going and your attacks will get stronger. Basically, well, I'll show you. Notice what happens when I attack one of the frogs with Shiki now. Boom. There's the light puck. When Neku has it, he'll land a combo of 3 hits on an enemy, pass the puck to Shiki, and he gets powered up attacks. Shiki has it, now Neku has it, but my pins aren't ready, and if you don't use the light puck, like if you just let it sit around for too long, it vanishes, and the more you pass it back and forth, like the more you manage to alternate from left to right, from top screen to bottom screen, rather, the more powerful your attacks become in general, and that's the way to win. Especially the more difficult battles, it's kind of important that you have that damage boost on you, and you juggle it correctly, and it can get real hectic. Is it over?
Not yet, Neku. Over there.
Ugh, this one looks tough. Like I've got a choice. Hey, stalker!
I'm not a stalker.
Whatever, just don't mess this up.
I won't.
Anyway, as you can see, we don't have a health bar, and that's because this isn't a boss battle. We literally can't lose. Now, I can't control Shiki's movements at all. She's stuck where she is. Oh, come on, get the combo. Not getting the combo. So anyway, I can't control Shiki, anything that her movements at all. So if I want her to defend herself from attacks, there's a couple of moves that she gets later on down the line, but I don't have to control her movement at all. Obtained 500 yen. Obtained Scarletite, a pin inlaid with a red gemstone. Certain shop quests let you trade this in for an item crucial to character growth. We'll talk about that later. That's one of the things about this game. It is so dense with systems and quests and mini-systems and like things to keep in mind and things to remember. Which is one of the things that I think turned a lot of people off from this game, is that it demands a lot from you in a lot of ways, which isn't always fun for everyone.
We did it. But you heard her. Day 1 is nothing. What if the missions only get harder? We've got 6 more days. Are we gonna make it? I don't want to be erased.
I can't believe this. Why am I stuck here? What if I'm erased? What the hell kind of game is this? This can't be right. I'm really stuck here in Shibuya. And that's the end of the first day. Chapter closed. This game is organized around chapters like this one. like little bite-sized bits of story that are sort of presented a little bit like an anime episode in the sense that it has like a central narrative and a conflict within itself. And then mostly at the start and the end of it, you get like setups for plot lines and stuff that come later on down the line. And all of that is designed so that it's easy to pick up and play and put it back down. Again, this game was very much designed for the DS in the sense of being a portable handheld console that Nintendo at least were positioning as a thing like you can play for 10 minutes and then you can put it down. And you don't have to be like stuck in a game for hours and hours. Anyway. Here's even more even more systems, even more tutorials that the game wants us to remember. We're not going to bother with too many of them. Just know that the stuff over there, the ranking stuff, it's not important. It's bragging rights. You don't really need to worry about it. Yeah. Where am I now?
I hope this works out.
Hey.
Don't scare me like that!
Grow up. You're obnoxious. By the way, our protagonist is a jerk. Like, he's a dickhead. He's an asshole. Like, full stop. Completely. And the game wants you to know that.
Is something wrong?
Where are we?
Isn't this the underpass by the station? I can hear the trains.
That's weird. How did we get here?
There's the mission. Set the cursed sculpture free. You have 60 minutes. Fail and face erasure. The Reapers. Ow!
The time limit, by the way, it's not real. It's only a narrative thing. We can run around for 12 hours if we want to. Nothing happens. It's fine. Timer's back. What's it for?
The mission. You really don't know? If we don't clear the mission before the timer hits 0, we'll both be erased.
Sounds crazy to me. But maybe not that crazy. I saw it happen to those people by the station. And met a Reaper. I can't believe I'm even entertaining that thought. But I know what I heard. Wait. Why did the date change on my phone?
A day must have gone by.
What?
I think we fell asleep after the mission. But that's okay. We need to focus on today.
Have you lost your mind? That's anything but okay.
We were in the middle of the street.
In broad daylight. Why would we fall asleep?
So, this cursed sculpture, it's gotta be talking about the statue of Hachiko.
Maybe we passed out. And then woke up here? Everything in between is a blank.
But then, what's the curse? Neku?
Did somebody drag us here, or...?
Come on, Neku, pay attention.
Hey!
Hey! What, now you're ignoring me? If we don't work together, we'll fail the mission. You don't have to be like this. What am I doing wrong? Alright, no point in standing here. Let's go find Hachiko.
Yeah, Neku is a dickhead. Like, completely. And the game wants you to think so. Ow!
What, another wall?
So now we're trapped in here.
No, we'll never finish the mission now.
All she ever does is whine. Why not?
Because this is the way to Hachiko.
Then we have to get through. We got past the wall yesterday. Is there some kind of rule?
What should we do? Don't just stand there, think of something!
I am thinking. Maybe for just 1 minute you would stop your bit. Huh.
Neku, what is it?
That guy in the red hoodie. I've seen him before.
Neku, what are you looking at? That guy, you know him?
I remember. He was at the crossing yesterday by the wall. Who is he? I'm gonna try reading his mind. Huh. Huh.
What is it?
I can't read him.
What?
What? You can't scan him?
I had no trouble scanning people yesterday. Maybe the rules changed? Or maybe the pin is broken.
Can we finish the mission without being able to scan?
What if it's just him? Maybe he's special.
Naku!
What now?
That guy's coming right toward us.
Yo, scan and erase all the noise in this area.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are those the conditions to move on?
I don't see any noise.
The world is more than just what you can see.
He left. What a creepy guy.
I don't know what his deal is, but he's part of the game, that's for sure. Which can only mean one thing. Interesting. His kind can't be scanned? The world is more than just what you see. So to find the noise... Hey, let's get rid of the noise.
How? They're not here.
Yes, they are. We have to scan for them.
You think? Alright, let's try it. But first, I meant to ask you, shouldn't you try some other pins? You've got more, right?
Pins?
Yeah, they should have given you a whole bunch.
You're right. In my pocket.
Why not test them out?
How?
Remember the flame pin yesterday?
This one?
Well, I wasn't able to use it, so maybe...
I get it. Certain pins only work for certain people. I gotta try them all and see. Talk about a hassle. Alright, let's see what I can do. Anyway, more tutorials. If you want to have a battle in this game, there's no random encounters. You choose to fight noise that are floating around the area by going into scan mode and touching them. More on that later, but that's the basics. Anyway, here's a couple of different kinds of psychs. We have this lightning bolt thing, which is just basically tap an enemy to activate it. And then we have this bullet thing, which requires you to touch empty space somewhere on the screen. That is to say, not touching an object or an enemy. And what's also being demonstrated here is that, like, the same gesture, which is a touch, can be used to activate many different pins. So when you build your loadout of abilities, you need to make sure that the abilities you have don't conflict with each other. Like if you have two of these lightning pins at the same time, two different kinds that use the same gesture, like touching an enemy, then one of them will go first, and then once that's run out, only then will you be able to use the other one. So there's all kinds of considerations when you build your deck of pins for combat. Anyway, more combat tutorial. That's going to be the whole first episode, is just tutorials, because that's the whole first part of the game. Now we have the swipe, which is psychokinesis, whereby I throw scooters and things at these little bastards.
So, who's next?
The risk with those, of course, is that scooters and stuff break eventually when you throw them around. So if you have a very long battle, you could break all the objects in the vicinity and not be able to use your pin at all, which can be a disadvantage. And then we have my personal favorite, which is the slash, because it's kind of just the easiest one. And because it has, like, they generally have a really nice wide range. There we go.
So, who's next?
You were right. We have to scan to see the noise.
And that takes care of them all. Objective met.
But what about the wall? It's still... Huh? It's gone. Why?
Because we took out the noise.
So that's the trick to getting past the walls. But that's odd.
What's odd?
I heard you can only beat the noise in pairs. But I fought them alone.
Huh, me too.
I couldn't see you while I was fighting.
Because he was in the other zone.
Huh?
The noise exists simultaneously in two zones, and the only way to defeat them is by purging them from both.
Wait, but... What's with that guy?
He knows too much. He must be one of them.
Well, anyway, you did great.
What?
You were able to use all the pins.
So?
You're like some kind of psych genius.
Come on. Using a couple of pins doesn't make anyone a genius. Don't be naive. The bigger question is where these came from.
Huh? Neku, you have 2 player pins.
So?
So why 2? You only need 1.
How should I know? Why do I have any of them? I need them for Sykes, so I can stop the noise from killing me. But how did I get them?
Well, 2's better than 1, so, like, don't feel bad.
You're the one who said I only need 1.
Think how lucky I am. My partner's a psych whiz. You're a genius, Neku. A genius. I'd never make it without you.
If you're gonna flatter someone, just try to sound a little genuine.
Neku, you listening? Stop that. I'm just trying to be nice.
I'm listening.
Then how am I supposed to tell? Well, how am I supposed to tell when you just stand there? You should take off those headphones. It's rude.
Would you shut the hell up? I just met you. I don't like you. And I don't give a rat's ass if you think I'm rude.
You don't have to yell. What am I gonna do?
Now she's playing with her phone. Ugh, forget this.
Hey, wait up!
So, now we can see the Reaper mission, if we want to. It's not important information that we're going to need or anything, but we can.
Neku, stop! Wait for me! Where are you going? I'm your partner.
Got your punks now.
What? Who's there?
You got as good yesterday, but I'm gonna crush you today, yo.
What? You've got the wrong person. Neku, you know this guy?
Don't insult me. Need a hint? Go ask your friends.
Friends? What are you talking about?
Shut up, yo. You ain't fooling me. I can't scan you. You gotta be with them. You can't outsmart me, yo.
Wait, just... Babe, stop it. They're not Reapers. They're players, just like us.
What?
See? They've got player pins. Players must not be able to scan each other. Remember? You couldn't scan me either.
Yo. Sorry, I jumped to conclusions.
No worries. You just gave us a start.
Yesterday, this pink-haired chick cornered us before we could get to 10-4. And Pinky sticked a bunch of noise on us, messed us up bad, yo.
So that's why you were out for payback.
Yup. Hey, hold up, we should do introductions. The name's Beat, and this is my partner, Rhyme.
Hello. Hi, I'm Shiki. That over there's Neku. He's my partner.
What's with the phones? You still mad?
No, he's just Neku. Don't feel bad.
Hey, I know. Let me give you a tip to make up for jumping yes. You figure out how to use your phones yet?
You mean our cell phones? Well, we don't get any calls. Sending messages doesn't work either. All we do with ours is check the mission mail. Why? Do they do anything else? We played around a bit and found some things.
Well, you mean you ain't using yours? You two gonna get owned down the road, yo. I'm gonna feel weird saying all of his lines.
I guess.
That's cool. You two got questions, you ask us. Gotta put our heads together, you feel me? Let's start with using the phone.
So about the phone.
Yeah, you can use it to pick out your pins.
Pick them out? How? Well...
More tutorial, basically.
So, who's this girl with the pink hair?
That cow.
Right, Beat, that's not nice. She attacked us in the scramble crossing. Those black wings, she's probably a Reaper.
Yeah, we couldn't scan her.
So, it doesn't work on Reapers. Or in other players, apparently. I guess we found that out the hard way.
Sorry.
So if she's a Reaper, does that mean she gives out the missions?
Yeah, who knows? Yo, that reminds me, so with today's mission. It all makes sense.
Yeah, about that.
Beat, I need to figure out their voice, because...
Do you know anything about the Reapers game? Just that you have to stay alive for 7 days.
Yeah, it's something about a new mission every day.
The Reapers sent them?
It's gotta be. It's their game, right?
And if we fail the mission, they erase us. Maybe not. Really? Pete and I never made it to 10:04. But here we are.
So, like, we gonna play? Sweet.
It's too early to say. We should carry out the missions. I don't want to find out what happens if these timers hit 0. Do you? Thankfully, ours vanished yesterday before time ran out. Huh. Ours went away when we got to 10:04. Hey, you think you and Nico finishing the mission might have got Bede and I off the hook? What's your take on the mission?
The cursed sculpture or whatever?
It's gotta be Hachiko. Yeah, that's just what I said. But what's the curse? You got me. We should probably just start by hitting that way.
Can't. There's a wall, yo.
Again? What's up with that? We keep hitting these invisible walls.
Yeah, I think we're trapped in here or something. I tried breaking the walls and they don't break.
But some you can get through. We noticed guys in red by the walls we were able to pass. Thanks for all the info, especially about the phone. That's gonna be a huge help. Good. Always happy to help. I feel ready to take on anything.
Yeah, well, you might not want to say that. Rhyme's thinking things are gonna get tough. Yo, we should all work together.
They say 2 heads are better than 1, and 4 has to be better than 2. Great idea. I'm so in. It'll be more fun that way, right, Neku?
Do what you want. I work alone.
Neku, you can't mean that.
Forget it. I can't take one more minute of your nagging. I don't need a bunch of strangers bringing me down.
Neku, how can you say that?
Don't ask me. Maybe I'm just angry.
We're on your side.
I can't scan you. You could be players, or you could be reapers. I have no way of knowing.
But the player pins,
That's not enough. Yo, phones! What the hell's your problem? We're just looking out for you and you treat us like this?
don't get angry, Beat. I can see where Neku's coming from. I shouldn't have opened my big mouth.
Oh, Ryan. Yeah, piece of dirt. Screw you, we don't want your help. Let's bounce, Ryan.
Wait, no, we're sorry. They left. Nice going, Neku. We should all stick together and you know it.
Then why don't you go with them?
Listen to yourself. We're partners, Neku. But I don't understand you. Let me in. Tell me what you're thinking.
Let yourself in. You can scan me.
You know that's impossible. Besides, we're right here. Let's just talk to each other.
And say what? I'm not opening up to anyone. Ever. Other people just hold me back. I can do things my own way.
Neku! Tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Anyway, Neku's a dickhead. Welcome to more tutorials. Yeah. The stuff on the left screen, don't worry about it yet. We'll get to it. For the moment, let's just set some pins so we can fight. There's also items, which, like, more tutorial messages. Most of what's in here now is just, like, old tutorial messages that are archived. There's also a CD track and a wallet, and these equipment slots and stuff like that. You'll see about those when we get there. And again, I love the... Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! There's an overpass right here. Like a set of stairs going up, but look at the angle that they go up from relative to, like, where everything else is pointing. I just love the urban design of this game's backgrounds. Like, they're so wonky and weird and completely screwy. And yet, like, look at the size of this shop that we're standing in front of right now and where that horizon line is pointing. It's so ludicrous. It should be completely fucked up and impossible to interpret, but I have no problem reading this stuff as a three-dimensional space because they're really careful to always keep the ground understandable even as the background bulges and bends in all kinds of weird directions. Another guy in red. We must be headed toward a...
Ouch! A wall.
I knew it.
So, we just have to defeat some noise, right?
She's so slow. Do I have to do everything?
Neku, where are you?
I know what you are. My terms. Lift the statue's curse. You're a reaper. I don't get paid to chit-chat. Play the game. Yeah, that was a waste of time. Let's lift the statue's curse, huh? That sounds just like the mission. But Hachiko's past the wall. Wait.
Neku! Please, stop walking off without me.
Hey.
My name is Shiki. Can you say Shiki?
Hey, I see another statue.
Oh yeah, the Moyai.
Like Easter Island? What's a Moai doing here?
Moyai, with a Y. Never thought about where it came from.
Think it's cursed?
I don't know. It looks pretty normal to me.
Let's find out. And now, we have a health bar. Now we can lose. We probably won't, at least not until the first major boss fight. You'll know when we get to that one. He has a tendency to take me out sometimes, if I'm not being careful.
Focus.
Anyway, we can also now fight random noise around the place and grind if we are so inclined. I am not. There we go.
At least we won, right? We'll get it next time.
So, when you win a battle, you can see there's a ranking here. And that ranking does, well, it doesn't matter very much right now, but it will matter eventually because it applies multipliers to your power points, your PP. PP. Which is the points that you get that help you level up your pins, which helps increase your attack power and all kinds of, like, good lord, there's so many systems in this game.
Noise!
That must be the curse. Maybe if we raise all that noise, we can lift it. Now, the trouble with this game's combat system, in my opinion, is that early on, you don't really need to be strategic about fucking anything. Like, you can just be relentlessly, just endlessly aggressive, and that'll generally give you pretty good results. But later on in the game, like, you can't do that. If you do that, then you're gonna get your ass kicked. And you're gonna die a lot. Objective met.
So, the Moyai was possessed by noise, and we had to scan to find it.
The guy in red. Yep, he's gone. We can probably get through now.
We freed the cursed sculpture. Does that mean we cleared the mission?
No, that was just across the wall. See? My clock's still ticking.
Yeah, mine too. Well, at least the wall's gone.
Let's go find this Hachiko, a real target.
Neku, you talk like you've never heard of it.
Nope. What's Hachiko?
What? How can you live in this country and not know Hachiko? Remember where we met yesterday? There's a statue of a dog in the plaza. That's Hachiko. Now, I have a question. How'd you figure out how to get past the wall? Not again. Alright. Fine, let's just head to Hachiko.
Yeah. There's more tutorial messages, but basically there's certain items in the game called stickers, which are the things that you see down here, and they add abilities to my characters, so you can pick them up sometimes in shops and stuff, so the game's just saying, hey, be on the lookout for these, which, yeah, I will be. Sure. We're just gonna save, just to be safe. But yeah, the start of the game is like this, which, like I said many times, it's part of what puts people off this game is that it's so systems heavy. That young lady. She has just the ingredient I need.
We made it, and with plenty of time left.
This is where we met yesterday. So, the two places are connected.
Okay, let's lift Hachiko's curse.
And how do you propose we do that?
Well, maybe we could erase the noise around it, or... yeah.
She's clueless. This is why I can't count on other people. They're all clueless. Ah. Say hello to the green piggies. They drop nice items if you can defeat them.
Watch yourself.
But in order to defeat them,
Why don't you back off? I got this. Like it? Why don't you back off? I got this.
you have to get them before they leave. This one's fairly easy. Later on, you get some little bastards that are real frickin' tough to beat. No noise around the statue.
You tried scanning? Then Hachiko must not be cursed.
Could we have the wrong statue?
Huh? Hey, look, Neku.
Crap, we don't have time to hunt for another statue.
Earth to Neku!
What?
Something's wrong with Hachiko.
Like what?
I'm not sure, but it looks different than when I saw it at Hachi Fest.
Well, let's take a closer look.
Something's definitely off. When I saw him at Hachi Fest, Hachiko wasn't like this at all.
What's Hachi Fest?
Oh, it's a blast! It's a festival where you touch Hachiko for good luck. If you touch it in the right place in the right way, your wishes come true.
Wow, charming.
They hold it every year. Each time, the place you have to touch changes. But if you get it wrong,
You explode?
you get cursed!
Huh. Sounds pretty extreme. I should get a closer look.
Hachiko seems less lovable?
Now, the way to solve this one is to go over to this weirdo who has a text box on him that says Hachiko. Hachiko seemed troubled too. Were I only able to polish away the stains on his weary heart? Forgive me, Hachi. I kind of forgot to do this previously, but that guy has a really weird relationship with the Moyai statue, where he like talks to it like it's a person, and he wants to like... It's sort of vaguely implied that he's in love with it. Hey, Hachiko seems down lately, don't you think? What's with this guy and statues? He must be like you, drifting in a sea of woes. If only I could polish all his pain away, then he'd feel better. His heart would shine again. Polish away Hachiko's pain? That's idiotic.
Hey, Neku, we should try that.
Try what?
Polishing Hachiko. He did look a little dirty. And I saw this weird marking on him. What if it was some kind of hex?
Or what if someone just made crazy with a magic marker? Well, if that's the only lead we've got... Alright, let's try it.
Yeah.
Hello, doggy.
Okay, Neku, let's polish like we mean it.
Isn't that gonna, create a scene?
Don't worry, no one's watching. And so what if they see us?
Seeing us petting a piece of rock? Alright, whatever.
You see something, Neku?
Nope.
You know, it seems the more we polish, the less this looks like Hachiko. Stop growling and polish.
I'm not growling.
Neku, something came out of the statue.
Anyway, I suppose I should tell you about Hachiko, actually. since we're here and all. Can't escape from this one. Hachiko is a famous folkloric figure in Japan. He was a dog who was extremely loyal to his owner and waited for his owner every single day by a train station. I don't know if it was the Shibuya one specifically, but he waited and waited and waited, and then eventually he died, waiting for his owner to come back. His owner had died or something along those lines. It's an incredibly sad story about a really loyal dog that died, which makes me cry when I read it, and which is extremely popular in Japan because, well, you know, it would be popular anywhere, wouldn't it? And that's why there's a statue of him. This entire game takes place in real-life Tokyo. All the locations that we go to are modeled after real-life places in Tokyo. All the concept art, all the backgrounds. Now, you can also see that there's a difference in the way that enemies move from one screen to another. Down here with me, they're all running around like we're frickin' in a wolf pack together or something. Hey, level up. But up on Shiki's screen, they stand still entirely. Like, they don't move around. Even the very mobile enemies don't do a lot of moving, but they do these little shadow dashes from left to right that can make it hard for Shiki to land her attacks.
Neku, we did it! The timer's gone! So there was noise possessing both the Moyai and Hachiko.
And our mission was to get rid of both.
Hey, Neku,
Yeah?
before you say you don't need any friends,
Yeah?
you said before you don't need any friends.
Yeah? Your point?
Well, you couldn't have solved Hachiko's riddle without me.
What? Get real.
If I hadn't noticed the pattern, we might not have cleared the mission.
Listen, Stalker. I don't need you to solve one stupid riddle.
Right. Well, if you ask me... this is so infuriating!
Oh, right, it's her.
What, you two again? Huh?
That voice. You were at 104 yesterday. You're that Reaper.
Well, excuse me for doing my job. And it's true.
A Reaper. She gives out the missions?
You know, you owe me a bowl of ramen. For not disappearing like you're supposed to.
This girl is a Reaper?
What's wrong? Too spooked to answer? Well, this should bring you around.
Yeah, this is a minor boss battle. These guys become regular enemies later on, but right now they're just massive pain in the ass with too much health. And I forgot to set healing before I went into this. And as you can see, I'm fast running out of health over here. There we go. Got it. Whew. This is like the first roadblock where having the puck is actually kind of important because you can't dodge its attacks with Shiki at all. You can dodge it with Neku, but you can't dodge it with Shiki, which means you're gonna take damage over time. And if you don't do enough damage to it fast enough to get it down, then it will kill you just by attacking Shiki over and over again. These noises are tougher than the others.
Wow, you're like stronger than I thought. But I'm not done playing yet. This next noise will be a killer.
No, I can't keep this up. I've got one chance.
Huh?
I have to take her out.
Please tell me you're not planning on fighting me. How stupid can you get? You'll never win against a Reaper. But alright. I'm game. I was getting bored anyway.
What? She erased her own noise.
You seem surprised.
Aren't the noise on your side?
Ew, gross. Don't group us together. The noise are nothing but tools. Pawns. Just like you players.
I can't let this brat win. But can I stop her? I have no idea how strong she is. Doesn't matter, I have to try.
Don't, Neku! You don't want to take her on. She can erase you in a second. Oh. Oh, what? You're giving up? Boring. Don't get my hopes up like that. Killjoy. Now that I'm in the mood, maybe I should just finish the job.
Huh?
But I can't do that.
Huh?
Well, this is a pickle. I know. Let's try something fun. A special bonus challenge just for you. If you pull this off, I'll let you out of the Reaper's game.
You will?
You betcha. Sweet deal, huh? So, what do you say?
A ticket out.
Neku, don't listen. You back there, shut up. Now, are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
Neku! Wee, attaboy! Now let's get started. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you fail, I erase you.
What?
Thankfully, the rules are very simple. You have 1 minute to erase that girl.
What? Erase her?
Yep, poof, kaput. Easy, right? Just pretend you're erasing the noise. This one's already in the bag. All right, ready? Start.
Wait. Damn it, she's asking me to kill someone. There's no way I can do that. But if I don't...
Neku. 30 seconds. Still on the fence? Then let me give you an incentive. That girl, she's been spying for the Reapers.
What? She's a spy?
Hey, what are you saying? Thanks for checking in so often. We couldn't have done it without you. Shut up, don't lie. Neku, she's making all of this...
Your phone. Why do you keep playing with your phone?
Huh? Oh, I was just spying. She's not very good at covering it up. I didn't spy, I swear. Goodbye, and thanks for playing. 10 seconds. You're the star, kiddo. Just do things your way. What are you waiting for? Do what comes naturally. Save yourself, screw everybody else, right? Neku, don't kill me.
I have to.
Please, don't kill me.
And that, I think, is going to be where I'm going to cut this particular episode. If you want to see what happens next, well, you're just going to have to come back for the next one, aren't ya? And I'm going to have to work on those voices a little bit more. As usual, this is rough in the beginning. If you've enjoyed, though, being introduced to the world of The World Ends With You, along with me, then like, comment, and or subscribe down below. Wouldn't go amiss in terms of helping the channel out because of reasons of the algorithms, you know, YouTube stuff. I also have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar. You can use them if you want to. I also have memberships available on this particular channel, which is $1 a month, which if you have some pocket change you want to get rid of, then that's a service that I provide for you to give me your money. And if not, again, don't worry about it. It's completely okay. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to wash your hands and, don't listen to death gods who tell you to kill your friends. That's bad.